The Osbourne family brought back their popular podcast for a special episode, checking in with fans after the heartbreaking loss of Ozzy Osbourne, one of the all-time greats in music and really a cultural figure around the world. Now, to illustrate just how important and influential that Ozzy Osbourne was, they played a voicemail that most people do not get even when a big celebrity passes away, and this was a heartfelt message from the President of the United States, Donald Trump. And the Osbourne family said that they have received an outpouring of support from all around the world, talked about how moved they were by that love that they've been shown, and also they felt that this was really the most practical way for them to check in with everyone and update everyone on how they're doing, because they couldn't possibly respond to all the texts, messages, emails, phone calls that they just haven't been able to get to. Now, in addition to President Trump, they said they also heard from King Charles after the loss of Ozzy. Here's what we know. For the first time since Ozzy's passing this summer, Sharon, Kelly, and Jack Osbourne sat down together for an incredibly raw and emotional episode of the Osbournes podcast. And what they revealed shows just how massive the Ozzy name really is, reaching from the fans on the street all the way to the highest levels of world power, including a U.S. president and the King of England. The family came together on the podcast specifically to address that global outpouring of love. Sharon Osbourne said she felt she had to, saying, quote,
"So many people have reached out to us. I mean, it's just been overwhelmingly wonderful. And I just want everybody to know that everything that has been sent to us, we've read, we appreciate."
Kelly Osbourne jumped in, noting how critical that support has been and how much it meant to her family.
The outpouring of love has been so helpful to us. I never could have even imagined it, to know that we're not alone in our grief and our sadness, and that the rest of the world loved him as much as we did.
In fact, Kelly made the comparison, saying, quote,
"I haven't seen an outpouring like that since Princess Diana died. I didn't expect it. It wasn't just the heavy metal community, it was the entire world."
And I think that's definitely true. This was such a massive loss that transcended music. And Jack noted when he was a kid, you always wonder what will happen when your parents pass, but said, quote,
"It never crossed my mind that it would impact anyone kind of outside of, I didn't think it was going to be like it was."
According to Sharon, that surprises partly because Ozzy himself never truly understood his own impact.
It was hard for him because he didn't realize how much he was loved. He never took it for granted. I'm this, I'm that. He had no idea. He was so living in his bubble. He never had any idea how much people loved him, admired him. Even if they didn't like his music, they liked him. And he was just larger than life.
But the biggest reveal from the podcast was who reached out. The family confirmed they received a heartfelt personal message of condolence from both President Donald Trump and King Charles of the UK. Discussing the message from President Trump, Jack Osbourne said, quote,
"Love him or hate him, he didn't have to call and leave a voicemail."
Sharon, who worked with President Trump on The Apprentice, added,
"Listen, when it comes to politics, we know nobody comes out a winner. All I know is a man that I know, he was always, how are the children? How's Kelly? And he has always treated me with respect. All I know is he's treated me with respect, your father with respect. He wanted nothing from us, nothing. And for him to take his time to do that for us, thank you."
Yeah.
Wow, you can tell how much that meant to the family there to get that message from the President of the United States. And here is that moment. They actually played that heartfelt message from President Donald Trump. Here's what he said.
"Hi, Sharon. It's Donald Trump, and I just wanted to wish you the best and the family of great. Ozzy was amazing. He was an amazing guy. I met him a few times, and I want to tell you, he was unique in every way and talented. So I just wanted to wish you the best, and it's a tough thing. I know how close you were, and whatever I can do, take care of yourself. Say hello to the family. Thanks. Bye."
Wow. It just shows the impact that Ozzy Osbourne had. And the family also received a formal letter from King Charles at Buckingham Palace. Jack confirmed they got a lovely letter from King Charles, which led Sharon to share her deep respect for the monarch. She said, quote,
"Our king, now we're talking. He's an amazing person. Now here's a man that does know what's going on in the street with people. He cares about many, many, many things. and he's got a good heart.
And Sharon also revealed that this wasn't the first time the King had reached out.
He didn't have to do certain things that he's done for Ozzy in the past. Ozzy's birthday, when Ozzy was sick in hospital with the motorbike accident, he reached out. He is a good, caring man. And he again, took the time out of his day to write us, have it hand delivered to us, a note from the King for Ozzy's passing. And that says so much.
Of course, Ozzy Osbourne passed away on July 22nd, the cause of death being a heart attack following a battle with coronary artery disease and Parkinson's. We continue to send our thoughts and prayers out to the Osbourne family, and it's just so wonderful to see the support coming in from around the world following such a heartbreaking loss. That's your latest update here from Rockfeed. Be sure to subscribe and notifications on for the latest news and updates.